solve, they ask you to solve the following equation over the interval between 0 and 2 pi. If you notice, we have a quadratic equation. Whenever you have a quadratic equation, you want to make it equal to 0. In this case, it's already equal to 0. And want to see if we can factor. There are only two terms, and if we notice, they both have a cosine, so therefore I'm going to factor out cosine x. And want to see what's left behind. What do I need to multiply cosine x to end up with 2 cosine square x? So it'll be 2 cosine of x. When you multiply it out, gives you your square. What do I need to multiply cosine x to end up with cosine x? It will be positive 1. And now, since they're multiplying and they're equal to 0, I know that at least one of them will be equal to 0. So therefore, I'm going to use my 0 product property. Equal to 0. And 2 cosine of x plus 1 equal to 0. And I can solve it. That one's already solved for cosine of x. On this one, I'm going to move my 1 to the right. We can say negative 1. And I'm going to divide by 2. We have cosine of x is equal to negative 1/2. And now I just need to be able to evaluate each one. We're looking for an exact value in this case. First, I'm going to place my x and my y axis for each one. Cosine is your x value, and we want it to be 0. So therefore, it will be 0, 1, and 0, negative 1. We're looking for x, so we're looking for radians. So therefore, this will be pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. For the next one, we are looking for the cosine to be negative. So therefore, it has to be on the either one of those two quadrants. And you want it to be 1/2, which is just shorter side. So therefore, it has to be this angle here and this angle here. Both of them have the shorter side on the negative side as the x value. Since we're looking for radians, this will be 2 pi over 3, and this will be 4 pi over 3. And those will be your solutions. So let's go and write down as a notation, as a set notation. First will be pi over 2. Next will be 2 pi over 3. Next will be 3 pi over 2. And the last one will be 4 pi over 3. Remember, we're only looking for the interval between 0 and 2 pi.